What is freedom? Is freedom working every day, 9 to 5, just to have a roof over your head? Working so hard for money and possessions, but then you realize years have passed you by? Are you working to live or living to work? Life is short. We only have one life. Are you living it? After living the normal life, I made a choice to sell, donate, and give away 90% of my possessions for freedom. No chains to hold me down. My channel is all about how I built my tiny home on wheels and how I live in it with my dog Charlie, so I can travel and see this beautiful country. Come and join me on my journey.
So this is May 31st, 2021. Yeah, this is the only gas pump that's open. Virginia's having another gas shortage. So yeah, I just went to another gas station right down the road. It was completely sold out. This one right here has one gas pump that's open. They're all closed. I don't know, Virginia's, they got hit again, man. I remember a few weeks ago, a month ago or whatever, there was long lines and everything. Yeah. Dude, I didn't even get the whole friggin' line. Unfreaking real, man. Unreal. Unreal. So after replacing the catalytic converter and the front O2 sensor, I started throwing a code for the back O2 sensor. So I went and picked this up, and I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have the newest 1998 Dodge van that's out there, all new parts.
There's the new O2 sensor. That's the rear one. There's the new Cadillac catalytic converter. And ouch, that muffler's hot. And if you can see up there in the corner right to the right side, there's the front O2 sensor. So yeah, just one piece at a time, right?
It's running rough. I had the engine code 122, which is the throttle position sensor. And I replaced that down in North Carolina. I replaced it again myself a couple weeks ago. But it's running really, really rough. Running, RPMs just seem really high. It needs to settle down some. I don't know what the hell, why it's running so high.
So I was getting a code for the computer. So I'm taking out the old computer and putting in a new one. And hopefully that fixes one of the problems. But this is the computer for my van, 1998. So I got a code. It was running rough and all that stuff for the idler air control valve, and I pulled this one out and it was just gummed up and everything. It wasn't moving the way it should. It was hard to push in. So I sprayed some carb cleaner or whatever I sprayed in there. I can't remember what it was. But that gum remover or whatever it's called, I put that in there and that didn't work out. So I bought a new one and replaced that as well. So yeah, it was running kind of rough, and this right here actually did fix the issue with that. But I was also throwing a code for the TPS report. No, the throttle position sensor. So I replaced that again for the third time. And yeah, these aren't really hard to replace. I mean, it's just 2 screws, take the electrical out, put it back together. It's not that hard. But that's those 2 things back together, and it ran.
All right, so that's back on. Unfortunately, my radiator is leaking somewhere, so I don't know what's going on with that. I did check underneath, and the drain valve was loose, so I tightened that, but it looked like there was some leaks coming from somewhere else, somewhere higher. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. But like I said before, I'm setting up an appointment at the radiator shop so he can look at my AC. So I'm going to ask him to look at my radiator as well and see what happens. I'm hoping nothing's really major wrong with the radiator, because I just had it replaced when I was in Pennsylvania in November. I had the radiator, bottom hose, and water pump, new belt. So I had all that stuff done in November. So, but yeah, man, one little piece at a time. So see what happens. But it sounds a lot better. It's idling a lot better now. So.
All right, guys. So if you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. I just wanted to share something with you guys that I had a few donations to help me with the van issues that I had. And I do want to thank everybody for that. That was awesome. But I just wanted to share a couple receipts with everybody to show everybody what I've been dealing with. It's, I mean, from the bottom of my heart, the people that have donated, you know, and stuff like that, that's just awesome. I can't thank you enough. All right, guys. So this is a throttle position sensor. This was $53.51 after tax. This right here was the plugs and wires. This was $165.46. This is the idler air control valve, which is $46.74. This is one of the O2 sensors. This is the rear one, $81.61. This is the front O2 sensor. This was $81.61 as well. This receipt was erased in my wallet. This right here is the catalytic converter. It was $364.52. And this right here is the engine control module, the computer for the van itself, new computer, and that was $448.37. So that's just the most recent stuff that I've been working on with the van. It's been an interesting last couple of weeks, kind of expensive. It's been one thing after another. But like I said before, I don't stress too much about stuff. I just want things fixed, you know. And this doesn't include the labor for the catalytic converter that I had to pay my buddy, and not counting the other things that I still have to get. I still have to get the gasket and the labor for the exhaust manifold, and then whatever else happens after that. So I have been busy, guys. I have been working on the van. I have been trying, it's just one thing after another, and we'll see what happens with the radiator, and we'll see what happens with whatever else, man. I keep throwing codes, and it's running like crap, and just replacing one thing after another and see what happens. You know, that's all you can do. So it's like I said, I mean, this is my home, so I have to take care of it. I have to fix things, and you know, see what happens. But I appreciate you guys watching the video. I will let you guys know. I'll let you guys know what happens next. All right, guys. You have a good night. Drive safe.